Before this video starts, I'd like to give a special shout out to JustBeDoodles for designing my new character stills. She did an absolutely amazing job of it, and you should definitely check out her Twitter. Her art is really good, and she really deserves more attention. Thank you again, by the way. I know I said it a lot on DMs, but these look absolutely fantastic. So what are you doing? Go to her Twitter now. So a few weeks ago I told you guys to send me some questions for my Q&A, and that Q&A is now here. Yeah, I said that right. If I missed some questions, then that's probably because you've either sent them while I'm making this video, or I've just plain missed them, and if you have, then I'm sorry, and I'm willing to answer them in the comment section of this video. Also, if you hear me stuttering or going or that's mainly because I'm not following a script for this for once, so I'm kind of awkward when I'm not doing scripts, and I also don't really talk professionally when I'm not doing scripts, so there's that as well. But that's enough of that, put up with it. Time to get onto the video. Right, so how could I do a decent transition to the first question? Okay, you know what? I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna play a Bill Wirtz jingle every single time I go to another question, because video making is hard. Fuck off, let's do the first question. How did this happen? I got a question. Off to a thrilling start, I can see. But was it a question, and how much does it weigh? I just have one question. What's your favorite show in the past? That's a relatively vague question, and I think it's probably going to apply to some of the other questions that I've been asked, so let's stay tuned for those. You'll probably get your answer. Are you planning on making more gameplay videos with friends? Believe me, I love making gaming videos, but to be honest, I'm kind of finding it hard to, like, sit down and record something with friends, because either they're all online, or like two of them are online, and it's either on a game that I don't want to play or want to play but don't want to record. It's weird, and I also have the schedule with like making videos that I actually want to make right now. So as a compromise, because you're not going to be seeing as much gaming stuff as you did before, you could probably go ahead and check out my friend Lear's channel. I often, well, not often, but I do appear in his videos sometimes, and his recent video on CSGO I actually edited for him and was in. So just gonna play a little clip show of some stuff you can expect from that video.
There we go.
Oh my fucking god, Kevin. You're
Wait, do you only have to pick?
Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side.
And Jika's was behind you in a box.
Yeah, there's like there's like no clue. Open my stream. Open my stream.
Asexual isn't a noun.
No, asexual. It means that you're not like sexually interested in anyone.
Oh, Jake, fucking asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
So yeah, please go check out the full thing. I did leave it in the community post, but I'm just gonna advertise it here because videos often get more views. Like, I don't know. What is your reaction to the Scoob trailer? I think it looks cute. It looks alright. I mean, it could. I could definitely use with some more convincing, but it looks okay. I actually don't have many problems with this. The animation looks nice. It looks cute. It just looks cute. Okay, that's all I can say. It's a story. Name origin. Right, so a lot of people have asked me this question before, but my name doesn't actually have an origin. I just put cartoon into a random name generator, and it came up with Cartoonshi, and it went, fuck it, why not? Who is your Smash Bros ultimate main? My main in Smash Bros is Mario across every single game because I'm basic. Although if I'm feeling spicy, I will go Pac-Man because I like murdering adorable kittens, I guess. Presuming this is a this is a long one. Presuming this is a one question only Q&A, what's your favorite anime movie? My favorite anime movie is Spirited Away. I'm not gonna go into why, because you guys probably know why that movie is so good at this point. If this isn't a one question only deal, favorite movie you've seen this year includes films that you saw for the first time that weren't released this year. In terms of like the best film, like objectively speaking, I'd probably say either The Irishman or Joker, but in terms of my favorite film this year, definitely Avengers Endgame. Like, it's very, very flawed, I know, but the fanboy inside me just can't help love just that final scene, that final fucking scene. If you're talking films that I saw this year that were released like in previous years, definitely Mary and Max. I know that I mentioned this in my top 20 favorite animated films list, but Mary and Max is just such a bizarre masterpiece. Just please watch it, it's so good. Favorite live action film? Favorite live action film? Definitely The Godfather. You guys, again, know why. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? I already said Spirited Away. So how fucking shit, bitch, fuck, shit, crap, damn, fuck are you at Dead by Daylight? I am quite fucking shit, bitch, fuck, shit, fuck! Do you have a favorite Bendy character? Not really. I don't really have a favorite Bendy character, I sort of just focus on the gameplay more than the story.
Something's alive in the explosion.
I have 4 questions for you. Number 1, have you ever heard of a YouTuber named Lily Orchard? Yes. Unfortunately. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid? I've emulated it before. I really need to play it all the way through, but again, it's like 20 years old at this point, so I don't really see the point. Everyone already knows it. Have you ever read that I actually haven't read any Transformers comics? I haven't been invested in Transformers for years. Thanks, Michael Bay. What's your favorite anime or manga? My favorite anime is Death Note, and my favorite manga, since I don't really read manga that much, and there's only one that I actually follow consistently, probably Black Butler.
Now you can eat sunlight.
What is your favorite game? Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is just the perfect mix of a great story and great gameplay. It's generally one of the best sequels out of any type of thing, whether it's a game, movie, or TV show that I can think of. Obviously, the cel-shaded art style is really nice and ages like fine fucking wine. And even though Borderlands 3 is a better game if we're talking gameplay-wise, there's a hell of a lot more fun. Borderlands 2 is still my favorite, mainly because the gameplay is also still really good, and it has one of the few video game stories that I can actually consider to be on par with movies. What's your favorite SpongeBob episode? Definitely Band Geeks. I've heard people describe Band Geeks as like 10 minutes of perfect comedic material. It is.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
It's the Cambrian explosion.
Who was your inspiration to make a channel? I don't actually have that much of an inspiration to make a channel in the first place. Well, here's the thing. I've been doing YouTube since 2012, right? And you probably never knew this about me, but I used to have a channel back in 2012 that was named after my actual name, which started with me uploading my own like stop motion shorts of the Aardman character Morph. I doubt most of you have heard of Morph, but I used to make stop motion movies of that. Then I kind of transitioned onto like Minecraft content. This is back when I transitioned onto Minecraft in like 2014. Then in 2015, like early 2015, I had someone who was stalking my YouTube channel and sending me harassment. So we kind of had to delete it then, as well as like all my brother's videos on his channel. And then I started experimenting with more gaming channels before eventually dropping all of them because gaming really wasn't doing it for me, and started this channel. I originally named it Just One Kid. I can feel the cringe radiating through the screen. And it originally started as like, you know, animation related stuff, but then it kind of went into like movies and stuff, then more high quality animation movie stuff, and that's where we're at today with Cartoonshi. That took way longer to explain than I thought it would.
No, sun is a deadly laser. Not anymore, there's a blanket.
What is your favorite genre of music? Be as specific as you'd like. Generally anything that's like rock related or piano related I can usually get down with. There are some pop songs that I like, but I consider pop to be like along with rap to be the cancer of the music industry, because it's just become this thing where you can make basically any lyrics you want and just add a catchy beat to it and no one will even think about it. No one will even think about the lyrics, and it just goes in, they get all the views and the money they want. It's just the cancer of music in my opinion. Nowadays, people are either trying to be the next Drake or the next Rihanna or some shit. It's just not good right now. Music is not that good, which is why I usually stick to like independent creators and stuff, and also people who are rather unknown. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and list some artists that I think you should definitely listen to that are incredibly underrated. Emphatic, or Through Fire as they're now known as. Their music is absolutely kick-ass, and you might recognize one of their songs as being used as the outro song for my Star vs. the Force of Evil video. And Ozma. Ozma you've probably never heard of unless you watch funk, I don't know, but their songwriting is really good, like really good. You should really listen to Ozma. Do you think Thundercats Roar will be the worst show 2020, and do you think the 2011 Thundercats will return? I honestly still don't know why everyone despises new Thundercats, like Thundercats Roar. Like, I can see why people don't like it, considering this abortion, but we haven't even seen like any footage from it yet, except for the intro, so I don't understand how it's gotten this much negative reception. And judging by the fact that there's been radio silence for like the past year or so, I doubt that anything's gonna come up from that. And 2011 Thundercats was cancelled, so unlikely that it'll return. It'll be cool if it returned. I actually enjoyed 2011 Thundercats, but who knows?
Bye bye, ocean.
Have you ever played Hollow Knight? A lot of people around me are obsessed with Hollow Knight, and I've definitely heard of it and seen gameplay. I really want it myself, but I'm kind of broke after deciding it was a good idea to purchase Borderlands 3 on launch day on the Epic Store.
And the dinosaurs are gone.
Since YouTube is dying, do you have any backup for your channel? Also, favorite game. Favorite game, already been over that, Borderlands 2. And YouTube is dying. I think there's a lot of hysteria around the copper situation. The FTC themselves have said that animated content and stuff like that won't immediately get you completely butt raped by copper. But also, here's a fun fact for you. The FTC recommends that YouTube should add a mixed audience option, which would solve like all of the problems around copper, but YouTube doesn't want to because they care about money, they don't care about creators. I don't see why everyone's getting mad at the FTC and copper. YouTube's the one at fucking fault here because they were told to add a mixed audience option and they didn't. Great fucking website, Susan! And, no, I don't have a backup for my channel. I'm probably gonna, like, save all my videos before the end of the year, just in case Copper decides to fuck everything up. So that if there's an alternative to YouTube that comes up, then I'll probably add it on there.
That's a human person.
What are your general thoughts of Dragon Ball? I've never watched a single episode of Dragon Ball, surprisingly. It's kind of like Weeaboo 101, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
This age, not anymore.
Would you consider yourself an artist? No!
Guess what happens next?
Have you watched Land Before Time? Do you know any actors? Do you watch wrestling? Favorite Steven Universe episode? Top 10 cartoons? I've seen Land Before Time so many times. I absolutely adore it. Do I know any actors? Do you mean actors from Land Before Time? Or actors in general? Because, I don't know, that's kind of vague. I'm not sure how to answer that. Do you watch wrestling? Absolutely not. I barely watch anything on TV nowadays. Especially not British TV. British TV is just fucking AIDS. And in December, it's especially bad because you've either got this shit on or people who are talking about that shit that's the only thing on. Favorite Steven Universe episode? Probably Too Short to Ride and Mr. Greg. I can't choose between the two. They're actually two really good episodes. Top 10 cartoons. I'm saving that for a special video that I will probably release in 2020. You know, if the big thing doesn't come after me.
Society.
Okay, this one's a long one. I'm gonna actually pay attention to this a lot. To start it off, I really like this channel. Most viewers seem to just click a video, drop a like, then leave, which is fine. Your reviews are great, and although there are things I disagree on, such as the Incredibles 2 review, your perspective is clear and backed with evidence. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm still kind of bewildered at the moment from how well my channel's doing, that there are actually people who are excited for stuff that I make, which is, I've been trying to get to that point for years, and I guess now that I've actually gotten to that point, I guess, it's kind of hard for me to actually take it in. What were things about YouTube that you really didn't know and wish you knew before starting your reviews? How much Viacom would fuck me up the ass. That's also generally why you're not seeing much Loud House stuff anymore, apart from the fact that I've sort of left most of the fandom. I just generally, not only do I just hate a new season of the Loud House, I just generally can't be bothered to make a Loud House video at this point unless it's for Loud Month, because Viacom, they will come and get me, tie me up against the bed, and this is going somewhere, and I'm not gonna say why. I am really fucking up this. How did it feel to suddenly have YouTube's algorithm boost your channel like this? Really, really weird. Like, I knew that because my videos were negative that they were gonna get some views, but fuck. Okay, that's a lot. Just to put it into perspective, when I uploaded my Star vs. the Force of Evil video, I had 1,400 subs. And now, yeah. Will you do more videos about gaming? I've already answered this question, but I would really love to. Can you give some general thoughts about Gravity Falls? Maybe a video on it. I see a lot of people say it's the best cartoon they've watched, competing with Avatar, but they usually don't tell me why in detail. I'm not gonna make a video on Gravity Falls because a lot of people have already, but Gravity Falls is such a well-written show, honestly. It has some of the funniest writing, some of the darkest writing, and some of the most emotional writing you'll probably ever see from a Disney show. Character development is absolutely spectacular. It's incredibly dark at points. It does drama really well. The pacing is perfect. The music is perfect. Basically, it's just one of the most perfect shows I've ever watched. Like, if Death Note didn't exist, then Gravity Falls would probably be my favorite TV show. What are your most hyped upcoming cartoons? I think the only cartoon I'm really hyped up for at this point that isn't already airing or anything is probably Glitch Text. It looks really interesting, and the animation, while it does look kind of seizure-inducing, I like that sort of animation because this movie is my favorite film. Yeah. Any thoughts on Mau Mau? Mau Mau is just a generally solid show. Like, I didn't have many expectations for it when it was announced, but after watching it, I actually really dig this. What's your favorite game and why? Again, Borderlands 2. Favorite Pixar movie? The Incredibles. I've gushed about The Incredibles so many times. It's generally one of the most perfect animated films I've ever seen. Like, it's perfectly paced, has a lot of charm, has great humor, really witty, just really good film. Will there be more interactions with the community in the forms of Discord or Reddit? I don't plan on making a Reddit unless I get ridiculously popular, but on Discord, I do have my own Discord server, but I kind of co-manage and co-own the Loud House Fans Discord server. You can probably find me on there as well as just join it in general. It's a really nice server. We've got really nice people here. Just please join. Anyhow, that's all I have to ask for now. Shame not all of your reviews are gaining the attention they deserve. Thank you so much for that comment. China. Are you a bee? Can you yeet? And can you beat your meat? Dr. Seuss.
In this rural valley civilization.
This is the most ridiculous and straightforward question I've ever asked, but are you straight? Just curious. I'm incredibly asexual, like to the point where like certain jokes about me having sex with people will probably make me uncomfortable. Do you still think Steven Universe is a good show? I consider season 1 to 3 to be really good overall. A lot of people are divided on season 1, and I can see why. Season 1 is only okay in my book. Season 2 was good, season 3 was really good. Overall, it's just really good from those 3 seasons. What happened with season 4 and 5 though? Don't get me started, please. Oh yeah, and there's also a video I did on the movie that you've probably seen and probably disliked. Do you believe in God? I am incredibly atheistic, so no. Does 3 slices of bread stacked together count as a sandwich?
Rivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff.
Do you drink tea? And if so, what kinds of tea do you like? I just don't really like tea. I kind of just, I live off hot chocolate and hugs. Please just, fuck tea.
Now the Phoenicians can get down to business.
Favorite villain song?
Sit down at my table. Put your mind at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please.
And they believe in God.
What video games do you play the most and the worst movie you've ever watched? The video game I play the most is Team Fortress 2. I've put an unhealthy amount of time into that game. And the worst movie I've ever watched is Freddy Got Fingered. I'm not gonna say, actually I am gonna say why. It's genuinely fucking disturbing. It's not disturbing done well. It's genuinely fucked.
It's the Persian Empire.
Worst live action and worst cartoon Nick show. Worst cartoon Nick show belongs to Breadwinners, and worst live action Nick show goes to Henry Danger.
Time to conquer all of India. Most of India.
What's your favourite supporting character of the Loud House? I don't have a favourite supporting character of the Loud House. I've not been invested in the Loud House for a while.
Merchants probably. And they've got spices.
Are you British?
Brand new road to the world.
Did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see?
Well, hold on, you didn't say that right.
China's whole again. Then it broke again.
Biggest pet peeve and biggest insecurity. Both of them are my hair. I fuss about my hair all the time. I just hit my headset. Fuck.
Hell yeah, now we got business.
And final question. Favorite Avenger. If we're talking about favorite character, definitely, obviously Tony Stark, like, come on. But, favorite Avenger, that's where Cap comes in, because fucking this exists. And that was the Q&A. Thank you so much for submitting your questions and for watching this video. Again, please check out JaspyDoodle's Twitter. Their art is really good. And thank you for the insane support on the channel right now. Like, I'm actually fucking bewildered at how well the channel's doing right now. And while the growth has definitely slowed down now that the algorithm has stopped recommending my videos as much, I'm still incredibly grateful for all the support that's come out, even if one of my videos is incredibly controversial. Hopefully into 2020, even though this isn't going to be my last video of the year, I can tell you that. Hopefully going into 2020, I can hopefully get some more growth and we could start a little community here. I already have a little community, bigger community growth, expansion, lord business. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is.
Don't forget about me, no matter what you do.